Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how I install my Faux LOCS, the crochet method. I'm not going to be doing individual installation method. I've already started cornrowing my hair off camera because I didn't feel like boring you guys with the whole clips of me cornrowing from the very start. So it's going to be a side part. I had a side part already. So now I'm sectioning out a part to cornrow, and then I want to moisturize my hair before I start. So when that's moisturized, I go straight onto the braiding. Once I'm done with this, I'll then start the installation process. If you're an OG subscriber, thanks for always stopping by to watch my video. And if you're new to this channel, hi, my name is IJ. Please consider subscribing to see more content like this. And you can also turn on the bell notification so you can get notified every time I drop a new post like this. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me your comments. I love hearing from you all. So yeah, once I'm done with this particular braid, like it's just basically a side part. Like some of the braids are slanted from the angle I want the side part to be at. So this is the last braid, and the part is just in the middle of the two sides of my cornrows, I guess. Anyway, this is what the finished look for the braids look like. I'm done. I'm just completing the last braid. Anyway, you can see the side parts. Now I just want to oil my scalp real quick before we go into the installation, just to make sure I don't get any breakage and all of that. So this is the hair that I'm going to be using, the locks. I got it a while ago and I already threw away the packaging. I can't really remember the name, but if I do, I'll write it on screen for you guys. So anyway, this is what it looks like. It's red, like a deep red color. It's actually really nice. So I'm just going to start installing it into my hair. So I'm not doing the individual installation method. I'm actually just going to be crocheting it onto my cornrows, so that's pretty easy. It shouldn't take much time. Just the basic crochet method for cornrows. You just pass the hook, put in the lock, close the latch, and pull it out of the underneath the braid and out. So once you hook the braid or the lock into the latch, you just pull it through and knot it, like pass it through the loop, and it forms a knot. That's basically it. I'm going to be showing you a couple more times just so you can understand. In case this is your first time of seeing this method, I'll be showing you once again. So you grab your crochet hook, pass it through your braid, put in the lock, close the latch, and pull it through the hair. Once the lock is secure, then you make the knots and move on to the next lock. It's basically as easy as that. Complete each one and move on to the next. I'm still going to be showing you a couple of times in case you didn't really understand what I was explaining. I hope you're a visual learner and you can just understand what I'm doing from the visuals on screen. But yeah, so anyway, a good tip for when you're doing this is to make sure that you don't braid your hair too tight, because if you're going to be passing a lock through your braids, you don't want it to be too tight to avoid putting too much tension on the braid and on your scalp. So another great tip is to make sure that you don't make your braids too tight, just flexible enough that you can pass your locks through them. So just keep this in mind as you are braiding your hair or having someone braid your hair to install these locks. So another tip here to keep in mind is that If a particular cornrow is too big, you don't need to necessarily pass the lock underneath it. You can just pass it through the cornrow. That is, pass it through the cornrow if it is too large, because you're just going to end up pulling out your hair or causing yourself a lot of pain. So just pass the crochet hook through the actual cornrow itself and not underneath it. That way you can ensure that it's able to stay without causing you too much pain. So another thing is to remember to start by filling up the front spaces of your cornrows before you move on to the back section and the middle sections, because those are the most important parts. You don't want to have the front of your locks looking a bit empty or not too full. So yeah, just focus on filling up the front spaces, and even if the locks aren't enough, at least it's just the back sections that are left. So anyway, like you can see here, I'm almost done with the entire front of my locks. Like the entire front of the whole cornrow, I'm about to finish up with the installation, and my side part is already beginning to look like an actual side part, so that's good. Just the middle of the hair that is left. Anyway, it's really beginning to take shape. At this point, you now want to move on to the back sections and the middle to make sure that you fill them up enough to not have it looking scanty at the back. So anyway, at this point you can either call somebody to have them look at how well it's looking at the back, or you can get a mirror and make sure that you are really calculating exactly how much space you still have left and if your locks will be enough to cover up all the spaces. Anyway, yeah, after a couple of minutes, this whole process took me just under 3 hours. I went off camera to finish off the rest of the logs, and this is the finished look. I just wanted to show you guys what it was looking like after I was done with the entire installation. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.